We have new details on a fight that broke out at a high school football game in Chicopee on Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us, everyone, on this Monday. And welcome to Western Mass News at 5. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Mary Wilson. 2 people are under arrest. Western Mass News reporter Kristen Burnell joins us live now with the latest. Kristen.
Chris and Mary, 2 suspects were arrested and arraigned here at Chicopee District Court on Friday.
It's a story Western Mass News first brought to you on Thursday. Frightening moments for fans in the stands during the Chicopee High-Chicopee Comp football game, known as the Sword Game. During the Thanksgiving Day matchup, an argument between 2 men turned violent when police say one man was hit with a gun during a fight. Western Mass News has obtained court paperwork on Monday detailing the case. We have learned a 17-year-old juvenile was attempting to break up a physical altercation prior to the officer breaking up the fight. The report says Nieves pulled out a firearm and punched a bystander in the face with it. 19-year-old Emmanuel Nieves is charged with the following: assault and battery on a police officer, carrying a firearm on school grounds, and carrying a loaded firearm without a license. A second suspect, 19-year-old Anthony Rodriguez, was arrested and faces the following charges: assault and battery and disorderly conduct. Upon his arrest, he was booked into Chicopee Police Department, and they discovered 4 clear baggies containing green leafy substance were found in Rodriguez's possession. Police believe it to be marijuana. Police say a third person involved in the altercation ran away and hopped the fence. Officers then searched the scene but were not able to locate him. This is the second fight to happen at a Chicopee Comp football game this season, the first involving a 12-year-old on October 28th, where 2 16-year-olds are also facing criminal charges.
Chicopee High School principal tells us that she is planning to meet with the district superintendent in the days ahead to discuss more security measures to put in place for winter sports game, since football season has now come to a close. Reporting live in Chicopee, Kristen Burnell, Western Mass News.